Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna film this makeup look, which is just a kind of bronzy, glowy, summery makeup look, and I just love it. I love it for the summery days, especially kind of bronzy eyes and bronzy skin and a lot of highlighter and just kind of pinky nude lips. It makes you look very, very glowy. And I really hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I'm gonna start with priming my face a little bit, and I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Lumi Magique base. It's gonna give me that glowy face. I don't know if you can see, but it gives almost like a metallic-y, like a metallic glow. I don't know if that's a word, but there we go. And then I'm just gonna let it sit for a few seconds. Whew. It's hot today. And I'm gonna go with foundation. So the foundation I'm using is by the brand EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation in the shade 2.0, and that's a light foundation because I'm usually that shade, but because I have a little bit of tan going on now, I'm gonna take some of that on the back of my hand and I'm gonna mix it just a tiny bit with the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade, oh, there's no shade, anyways. I will try to find the shade later and I will put it down in the description box, but this is a very, very dark foundation, a very dark shade, so I'm gonna just mix it with the light shade, but just a tiniest bit, just to make the foundation a little bit darker, just a little. I did put a little bit of fake tan. It's not, I didn't just go outside and get tanned because that never happens to me. I'm just gonna dot this around my face, kind of like that, and I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I'm not gonna put a lot of foundation on since this is like a summery makeup look, and it is very hot outside. I don't want this to melt throughout the day, so we can clearly see kind of my skin underneath, but that's alright for me. If you want to add more, you can add more, but for me, in this hot weather, I don't mind my skin showing through. Just gonna drag it down my neck. now I'm just gonna put a bit of concealer. I'm gonna use the NYX HD Studio Concealer in the shade CW01, which I believe is just like the lightest shade. And I'm just gonna like put tiny bit underneath my eye, because I'm gonna mix it with the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Tache de Lumière. Oh my god. Oh, highlighting pen. Yeah. That was a bit embarrassing. So I'm just gonna twist it. I'm just gonna twist it and apply it underneath my eye in like a triangle shape to brighten and lighten and just everything. I'm gonna put a little bit on my brow bone and on my eyelid, and I'm just gonna use the pointy side of a beauty blender, and I'm just gonna bounce it underneath my eye. Concealer done, and now I'm gonna set my concealer. And to do this, I'm gonna use the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, which looks like this, which you've seen in my everyday makeup look. And I'm just gonna use those two shades, so the lightest one and like a yellowy one. I'm just gonna mix them together, top of the excess, and apply it underneath my eye in a triangle shape as well. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte translucent powder. I mean, not translucent, but transparent powder. And I'm gonna take a little bit on my brush and tap it on the rest of my face. Bronzy and glowy. I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer in Golden Days, which is just amazing. It looks like this, and it's just so glowy and bronzy, and it just looks like you've been out in the sun for the past, I don't know, however long, and you just glow, like you just glow. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that top of the excess, and I'm just gonna bronze around my face. Contour your face for this look, but I just contour my face every day because otherwise I look like a potato. So I'm just gonna take the same NYX palette and I'm gonna take this shade, which I believe is just contour, and I'm gonna take a little bit, tap of the excess and just contour underneath my cheekbones a little bit. Take a tiniest amount and just run through the sides of my nose. So for my eyelids, I'm gonna keep it very simple but still bronzy. So I'm just gonna take firstly, I'm going to take my contour palette and I'm just going to take this contour shade. I'm going to put that in my crease, just a little bit. I'm going to take the same shade and just put a little bit on my bottom lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Iced Mocha, which is just kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's like a icy, glowy mocha shade, and it looks kind of very icy, but on the eyelid it will look beautiful. So I'm just gonna pop it on my eyelid, and I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. BH Cosmetics 26 color eyeshadow palette, which was very cheap. I believe it was like £10, and I know they sell BH Cosmetics in, I think, only in America, but I have found a website where they stock some of the BH Cosmetics stuff like in the UK, so I'm gonna try and find it and link it down below if you're interested. But for now, I'm just gonna take this warm kind of brown color, half of the excess, and I'm gonna put this into my crease and blend it out. Blend it slightly just to make sure that all of the colors are very blended together. Very blended together. I guess they are very blended together. No, but seriously, just to make sure that the colors are blended together seamlessly and that it's all perfect. I just feel like this bronzy kind of eyeshadow look very, like, really makes blue eyes pop. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it will look very nice on all of the eye colors, but I just feel like blue eyes, like brown eyeshadow on blue eyes, makes them like pop. So that's what I like to do, and that's my eyeshadow look completed. And now I'm just gonna move on with the glow. I'm just gonna take this little brush and take my highlighting shade, and I'm just gonna pop my highlighter on my cheekbones. I'm gonna take this single eyeshadow from Stila, which is I believe it's the Magnificent eyeshadow, something like that, in the shade Kitten, and I think this is quite a popular shade, and it looks like that. I mean, I'm gonna spritz the brush with the Decay All Nighter setting spray a little bit, and I'm gonna take a little bit from the side. I'm gonna take a little bit of this eyeshadow, and I'm gonna put this above my brow bone. I'm just gonna take tiniest amount of this on my highlighting brush, and I'm gonna put just a tiny amount on the tops, just on the tops of my cheekbone. So here. Whoa! Alright, so now I am very glowy and very bronzy. I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows, and for my everyday wear I just use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper just on its own because it's very good, and I do tint my eyebrows sometimes, so it's all I really need. But now, since they are kind of, my tint kind of faded a lot, I'm gonna use a little bit of the L'Oreal Brow Artist Shaper eye pencil, and I'm just gonna fill any gaps and like just fill underneath my brow a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over with the brow plumper, which is just like a mascara, if I can even open it. Maybe I can't even do my eyebrows today because I'm weak. Anyway, which is just like mascara wand for your brows. Gives you the appearance of like fuller brows. I don't know how this works, but it's awesome. Brows are done, and I'm gonna add some mascara, and I'm gonna use the same mascara as always, which is Maybelline the Colossal Volume Express Mascara, 100% black. This is the one. This is my number one and only, my baby. I'm gonna use this little tiny NYX lip liner because that's how much I love it. It's basically almost gone, but it's the NYX lip liner in the shade I cannot pronounce, which is oh god, Mauve. I will link it down below. So I'm gonna line my lips with this. So this is how this lip liner looks on my lips now, which is kind of like pinky purpley shade, but I'm just gonna tell you my little trick, which I've been doing for the past few months. I like this shade, but what I would do on like everyday basis, I'm gonna take my lip balm and I'm gonna just put it on my lips. And then I'm gonna take little square like this of any kind of tissue, and I'm gonna like stamp my lips on it. So like this, so the majority of the color actually came off. That gives me like, I don't know if you like it, but I love it. It gives me like very kind of natural pinky matte lips. I've been doing this probably every day, not every day, but most days I've been doing this, and that's why it's almost gone. And yeah, that's how that looks. Because the lighting on my camera wasn't too good towards the end, I thought that I'm just gonna quickly show you how the makeup looks like when the sun hits. So there you go. Look, I really hope that you've enjoyed that, and I will see you next time in my next videos. Bye guys!